Hello everybody, Sunday here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how you can make some pretty easy money in GTA Online and have some fun. And the way you do this is simply playing the Flight School playlist for GTA Online. Now, this playlist is pretty fun. It came out for this weekend, and I think it will stay here after the weekend, but it does have double money and double RP, which I do believe will go away. It's a pretty fun playlist, and it contains a race, an air race, a few versus missions, and a parachute in, all of which are, in my opinion, very fun to do, and will give you a bit of money in GTA Online. So, starting off, if you want to do it, go start playlist, Rockstar playlist, and then you will see it. It's near the bottom. It says the Flight School playlist. It starts out, you have, I believe, 8 people in it. So it's like 4 to 8 people, I believe, is the range. Which, I mean, it would have been cool if you could have like 16 people or something, or just more than 8. But either way, it's still fun. Now, I did it with one of my friends the first time, and I didn't do too well. But the second time I did it, which was earlier today, I did very, very well. And I made about 60 grand from my second time. And my first time probably gave me about 50 grand. So you can actually get some very, very nice money. Now, it starts out with a versus mission, which is kind of like, it's a team-based thing, and you have to go get a flag in like jets, and you have to like kill the guy in the jet, and like if he gets a certain amount of time with the flag, then he'll get points, and he'll keep getting points, and I think it's about 5 or 6 points until you win, until the team wins. So that was pretty fun. I don't really understand everything about it, and it's kind of fast, so you don't really understand too much. Now, the second job in the playlist is our land race, and this race is amazing. It's fast-paced. It's at the airport. You're only limited to a Cockpit Classic, and it is just amazing. It could either go very well or very bad, depending on how you do. And it has a lot of turns, a lot of tight areas where you have to go through. You have to go under planes and in between luggage, and it is just a fun race. And then you have a versus mission, which from what I understand is it's one team spawns at the Los Santos airport, and then one spawns at the Sandy Shores airport, and then one team has to defend somebody in a Vestra. So they have to defend somebody in a Vestra, and then the other people have to kill the person in the Vestra. And if they kill the person in the Vestra, then they will win. But if the person in the Vestra makes it to, I believe, Fort Zancudo, then they will actually win. So it's kind of fun. I believe that mission will give you like 20 or 10 to 20 grand, which is pretty good. Then the next mission is a very, very fun capture the flag, and it's kind of like one group of people are at the Los Santos airport, and then the other side of people are at the Fort Zancudo, and it's like you have to like deliver Vestras, to the other side of the map, and it's like you have to deliver them into a hangar, and you try not to get blown up, and like people can go in jets and in helicopters and defend you, and it is just amazing. That mission, if you beat it, you actually get like 20 something grand, like 20 to 23 grand or so, which is fun, and it takes about 10 minutes, but it's still a fun mission. Now, the next job is a parachuting, and this parachute, I'm not really into parachutings, but you spawn over the Alamo Sea, and you have to go to Sandy Shores. And it is actually very, very fun, because you have to go through a few checkpoints. Then you'll see a red checkpoint, which you have to go through the red checkpoint. And whenever you go through the red checkpoint, what you do is you press Y to detach your parachute, and then you go down and you hit another checkpoint, which you pull your parachute, and then you gotta land on the ground, which was that whenever I first did that with my friend, we were having a whole lot of fun. Then it ends off with a air race, and this air race, it's a kind of a long one, but you fly Bestras, you fly through the city, you go under bridges, go above bridges. It is just amazing. Whenever you do that mission, it's perfect to end it off, and it's kind of like you can't crash, and that was a cool thing about it, is it's like not as much as overtaking people, which is making sure that you do not crash and that they crash. And you know, you get some cool crash moments where they'll crash and like at the start, and it is amazing. It's very fast paced, and overall you end it and you get probably about like 20 or so grand if you get first place in that race. So overall, I think the job and the playlist in general is pretty good, and if you really want money in GTA Online, it's actually a very, very fun way. And it's probably not as good as like if you're doing like a certain mission and you do it with like 4 people or something, but it's fun and it gives you a bit of money, and overall it's kind of, if you're bored of doing missions and doing just races, I mean, of course there is a few races in the playlist, but they're fun, and it's all air themed, so if you like that kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like this playlist. So I hope you all enjoyed. Feedback is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video.